Right now at 6, school back in session. Students and faculty in Onalaska return for the first day of classes. But summer isn't over yet. Scorching temps will take over the Coulee region this week. Meteorologist Bill Grahl will let you know what to expect and when.
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski. We will get to those stories in just a bit, but first, 3.5 years in prison. That's what a man who pled guilty to possessing and intending to distribute meth will face. 51-year-old Armando Lara Nieto pleaded guilty to 2 felony counts of possession with intent to distribute meth. Because he's been in custody since his arrest, he will serve just over 2 years in prison. He was also handed down 5 years of extended supervision. During today's sentencing, La Crosse County Judge Scott Horn says the scale of the crime and the operation factored into this sentencing.
At the time of your arrest, this was easily the largest methamphetamine offense that La Crosse has ever seen.
The criminal complaint says police found nearly 11 pounds of meth during a traffic stop. Lara Nieto had been with Juventino Lara Plancarte at the time of that search. Lara Plancarte was considered the mastermind of the drug operation. He was sentenced to 15 years in prison back in June. While in custody, Lara Nieto will be eligible for a substance abuse program. Trempealeau County officials have released the names of the people involved in a fatal motorcycle crash over the weekend. 55-year-old Daniel Sensala of Arcadia died Saturday after a car went past a stop sign and hit his motorcycle. 18-year-old Nadia Wynn was driving that car. She was not injured. She told police her brakes had failed. Wynn's car also hit a second motorcycle. 40-year-old Casey Prudlick of Arcadia and 44-year-old passenger Susan Prudlick were both treated for injuries at the scene and later released. That investigation is ongoing. The city of Eau Claire filed a lawsuit today against PFAS manufacturers. According to the release from the city, PFAS chemicals have been detected in city well fields and in the groundwater. The city water utility has taken steps to ensure the city's drinking water remains safe for consumption. But in order to do that, the city had to shut down almost half of its wells and build temporary mitigation methods to reduce the PFAS levels entering the water supply. They've also begun planning the construction of some permanent treatment facilities. Now, the cost of the city's response is expected to be over $20 million. And the city of Eau Claire feels that PFAS manufacturers should pay that bill and not the public. Minnesota's first recreational marijuana store plans to roll out a mobile dispensary. Red Lake Nation opened their first dispensary earlier this month. Now reports say the mobile store, which resembles a food truck, will allow the tribe to expand its cannabis business into other markets. However, it will only be allowed to sell on tribal land. Recreational marijuana became legal in Minnesota on the first day of August. Retailers off reservations, though, aren't expected to open until 2025 as Minnesota works on putting a licensing system in place. A concert tradition tomorrow in downtown Onalaska is postponed due to forecasted extreme heat. Officials from Great River Sound and the Onalaska Rotary Club announced the decision today to postpone tomorrow's concert. They say that forecasted heat index would be a safety risk. Tomorrow's concert has now been moved to September 5th at 6 p.m. in Onalaska's Dash Park. Next week's concert is still scheduled as planned. And since we've been hinting at those heat indices, let's bring in our meteorologist Bill Grahl to time everything out for us and how long this stuff will last. Bill?
And you hate to hear things like that in terms of cancellations, but it is one of those things where common sense for a lot of us when those heat indices get into the triple digits. But again, we could see heat indices as high as 100, 105, 110, even 115, especially on Wednesday. And when you get that high, yeah, a lot of common sense is needed, and just be smart about it. Drink plenty of water, stay cool, stay out of the prime heating of the day, the afternoon and early evening hours. Now today, kind of a break from some cloud cover, low to mid 70s for highs to the north and to the east, lower 80s here in La Crosse, but notice the 90s not too far away where they saw a lot more sunshine. So that 82 officially out at the La Crosse airport was 1 degree below average. So the 8th time this month we've seen a below average high temperature. 12 of the days were above and 1 right decided average. So kind of some hazy filtered sunshine right now, and the thicker cloud cover to the north and to the east. We've got some moisture, some of this kind of left over from what was Hurricane Hillary, and that may spawn an isolated thunder shower in our far northeastern counties late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Current temperatures lower 70s in Eau Claire and Black River Falls, mid 80s down around Prairie du Chien. Mild and muggy tonight. Most spots will stay dry. Lows in the 60s, including 68 here in La Crosse. I will discuss that dangerous heat heading our way in detail in just a few minutes.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you, Bill. And as Bill mentioned, we will get that heat wave pretty soon. And with that in mind, Wisconsin's DOT is warning that the extreme heat could cause pavement buckling. According to the DOT, when very hot conditions occur, pavement slabs can expand and push against one another, causing pavements to buckle and make bumps or dips. So the DOT suggests that during the heat wave, anyone driving should slow down and always wear seat belts. Make sure to keep an eye out for roadside workers, including highway crews, as they potentially repair some broken pavement. Another La Crosse parking ramp is updating its fee structure. Riverside parking ramp on La Crosse's 2nd Street will charge $1 an hour from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Now, that is the same structure all other city ramps have been using since April. Parking there will be free weekdays from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and then, of course, still free all day on Saturdays and Sundays. The city's parking utility coordinator says Riverside parking ramp will probably implement this pay change within a couple of months. Childcare, a necessity for working families, but an industry that has some problems. La Crosse County now is announcing a new child care grant program to try and combat those issues. And again, that comes as many Wisconsin child care centers are about to lose federal funding. Current and potential child care providers can apply for up to $25,000 of grant money through the county. The county has a total of $500,000 to give away through these grants. According to a county release, the goal of these grants to increase availability and quality of child care for La Crosse County families. The release also says if the total dollar amount of applications is above $500,000, priority is going to be given to applicants outside the city of La Crosse because rural areas currently have fewer child care options, more often referred to as child care deserts. Applications for the grants open next Monday and will close on September 29th. And we'll post more application information on all of our platforms. It is the summer of cinema thanks to the films like Oppenheimer and Barbie, of course. And so to celebrate, some major theater chains are organizing a 2nd annual National Cinema Day later this month. So mark your calendars for Sunday, August 27th, when all participating Marcus theaters will offer $4 admission for any movie. And yes, La Crosse's Marcus is participating. You'll also be able to get regular-sized fountain drinks and hot dogs for $3 a piece. It's a one-day event that'll be available at more than 3,000 locations across the country. For more information, we will post links on news8000.com and our free-to-download News 8000 app. Still ahead, area students are getting ready for their first days of school. But new construction projects will have the school year looking a little different for kids, especially in Viroqua.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are Colorado peaches, just $1.68 a pound. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve bacon wrapped sirloins, just $2.99. And buy 2, get 1 free on select Coke products. All week long at Hy-Vee.
Get the bathroom of your dreams from order to install in 30 days or less with your home improvement company. Call today to get free installation and zero interest, zero payments for a whopping 18 months. Schedule your free consultation today and get your stunning new bathroom next month. Our team of trained and certified professionals will make sure your project is done right the first time. No more long waits. Call or visit us online today. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
Hello? Yeah, this is Russell Nicolay. Yeah, bald head, sunglasses, you got it. Yeah. Billboards, baby.
Whoa, 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 man. Hey, if they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay. Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
Fake beard, really, man?
Oh, come on, it's like looking in a mirror, isn't it?
I don't know about that.
America, it's time to gear up and get out there in a new Ford vehicle. and it all starts at your local Ford dealer during the Discover Summer Sales Event. Choose from a great selection of trucks and SUVs equipped with the tech and comfort you need to discover your best summer ever. With a large inventory in stock, now is the best time to trade in, trade up, and discover summer with Ford. Now get 3.9% financing for 60 months plus $3,500 in total savings on Ford F-150 XLT Super Crew. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are just Bear chicken breasts, just $3.98. Sara Lee honey wheat or butter bread, just $1.99. And Oscar Mayer deli meat, just $3.97. All week long at Hy-Vee.
Today was the first day for students and staff at Onalaska Middle School. And that first day coincides with the beginning of a different project at the school, renovations. The construction project is going to involve widening hallways and relocating the main entrance for security purposes. While district officials say the construction will bring a little confusion to the school's day-to-day, the teachers are looking forward to the challenge.
I mean, it's going to be exciting here, especially at the middle school. We have a pretty cool project going on for the next 2 years with our new construction. It's going to be interesting with middle schoolers and a construction site going on, but really exciting for the community. I think we have something really special going on.
Now, the middle schoolers started their day with an assembly, and the principal took that time to welcome the students back and explain that construction. Students in Viroqua head back tomorrow, and things may look a little bit different there as well. Voters passed a $20 million referendum last November. And with that new funding comes renovation on all the schools. They'll be getting safer entrances, and the middle school will get a 2-story addition. And then there's the school's new greenhouse. It's being paid for using a surplus of funds from the food service program. The goal is to limit supply chain issues that were highlighted during the pandemic.
We really are in control now of that supply chain, and we don't have to wait on anybody else, and we know the quality and we know what went into it, and we are fully in control of that supply chain.
So all the food grown in the new greenhouse will go into student lunches. Teachers are also planning on incorporating it into their lesson plans. That greenhouse is set to be finished in the fall. Viroqua students will go back to school tomorrow. We'll have more coverage on Viroqua's new school year coming up tonight at 10. A heat wave is coming to the Midwest, but with rising temps come rising energy bills. We've got some tips to cut energy costs in just a bit.
Yeah, and I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl. Notice the current temperatures, that heat wave already in full effect over middle parts of the nation. But yeah, it's going to start to impact us in a big way starting tomorrow. I'll have the details after the break.
During the Labor Day sale at Home Furniture, get up to an extra 10% off sale prices, like this Woodsman dining set for just $10.79. Plus, get free shipping. The Labor Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
The most important value of our law firm is our commitment to our clients.
Another great thing about Schwebel, Getz & Sieben and our lawyer was that I was able to call him pretty much any time of the day or night. He gave me his personal cell phone, and he'd pick up right away and give me the answer. And that was very comforting. That was very valuable. Schwebel, Getz & Sieben was there for me and my family when we really needed help.
You need an experienced attorney on your side. Schwebel, Getz & Sieben. Call or visit schwebel.com.
Let's go. Welcome to Shields. Thank you. This was really fun.
The new 2023 GMC Sierra AT4X is equipped to conquer the great outdoors. Or the great indoors. Welcome to the peak of premium off-roading. Or get 0.9% APR from 2023 Sierra Denali 5.3-liter V8 light-duty models. Plus, get $2,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
from Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
It's patio closeout time at Home Seasonal Concepts. Get up to 50% off regular prices on patio sets, wicker, fire tables, and more. Like this Baja Point wicker patio set for just $11.97. Patio closeouts. Now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
We are in for a hot week, and as the temperatures rise, so do those energy bills. Our Twin Cities affiliate shares some ways you can stay cool and save money this week.
A retreat from the heat Sunday.
It's 100% better than yesterday.
But the cooler temperatures won't last long.
It's just part of being in Minnesota.
As some of us prepare to stay indoors.
I got to do some activities inside. Probably be cleaning the house and stuff, dusting.
We stay inside the AC, make sure that we're hydrated.
John Marshall with Excel Energy.
It all really does add up.
Says there are things you can do ahead of the heat to help cut down energy costs.
50% of your energy bills in the summer are attributed to home cooling, so all of it does add up.
Lower that bill by switching to a programmable thermostat.
Get the house a little bit warmer when nobody's at home, cools down when people are at home.
Make sure your AC coils and filters are clean too. When that heat does roll in,
I usually try to keep the lights low in my house and shades shut so that the sun doesn't reach in.
Keep shades shuttered and inside doors open. It will help keep your home cool without cranking the AC up. Turn ceiling fans counterclockwise to circulate air and avoid using warmer appliances like the oven or dishwasher during the heat of day.
And don't use your oven. You got to depend on making salads, macaroni salad, you know. Egg salad sandwiches on wheat bread with romaine lettuce. Hits a spot.
Sounds good indeed. And today is really the last day if you wanted to spend any time outdoors. You got a few hours left to maybe walk the dogs, do some kind of outdoor activity, because the rest of this week, Bill, looking pretty darn hot.
Yeah, tomorrow morning might not be too bad, but for sure by the afternoon, early evening hours, yeah, you're really going to start to feel the impacts of those hotter temperatures and that high humidity as well. So this is why an excessive heat warning is in place. So that doesn't happen a lot in the upper Midwest. It's been some time since we've seen one for the entire Butte area like this, especially for tomorrow and Thursday, or I should say Wednesday afternoons and early evenings. Might have to extend that right through Thursday as well. So all 3 days, alert days. Some hazy sunshine right now, some mid and high level clouds as well. Those clouds actually helped keep us in the lower 80s for highs today in La Crosse. 68 was the low. Averages are 83 and 62. The record today, that stayed safe, 103, set in 1955. But we're going to be near record highs both tomorrow and on Wednesday. 81 degrees right now out at the airport, 82 downtown at the station, winds out of the northeast at 7, dew point at 65, so it's a little sticky out there. 72 for Eau Claire, where thicker cloud cover has you a little bit cooler, but notice the heat not too far away. Northern and Central Plains, it's 99 in Pierre, 99 in Kearney, 91 in Des Moines, so it's knocking on the door, and even as close as Austin, Minnesota at 90 degrees, so about a 20-degree temperature swing from Black River Falls over towards Austin, and that's not far of a distance the way a crow flies. Dew points in the 60s, but notice even stickier air to the south and west, mid-70s, and it's going to be a muggy night with dew points generally in the mid-60s. In the La Crosse area. Now we've got some high and mid-level clouds in play, but the moisture from what's left of Hillary is primarily staying to our north, but it may clip sections of the Butte area late tonight, early tomorrow morning. But again, the main focus is on this big ridge of high pressure and a heat dome heading our way, kind of nudging in from the south and west. Sky Tracker shows some passing clouds this evening. Again, notice the small chances for some showers and thunderstorms far northeastern parts of the Butte area late tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Most of us just see some passing clouds at times, and then dry heading into Wednesday, although I do want to point something out. on Wednesday afternoon and evening. We will have this little boundary. You can kind of tell by the winds coming together there. And with the heat and humidity in place, it's not going to take much to fire off an isolated storm. So we'll have to watch that chance. It's a small chance, but late Wednesday into Wednesday night. Check out these temperatures tomorrow, though. Right around 96 in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, and West Salem. Low to mid 90s down to the south. In fact, pretty much everyone will see highs in the 90s, between about 90 and 99 degrees. And with that higher humidity, we could see heat indices in the triple digits in most locations. So just bear that in mind. Take precautions to beat the heat. Try to stay cool as you can. 68 tonight. Pretty muggy night. That small chance for a shower far north and east late tonight. For tomorrow, 96. Heat indices as high as 100 to 110. And then even hotter on Wednesday, 100 degrees. Heat indices as high as 105 to 110, even 115. By the way, the record high tomorrow is 96 in 1968. It's 101 on Wednesday, set in 1948. Not as hot Friday, 89, and then a little bit more seasonal by the weekend. Highs both of those days closer to 80 degrees. Ken?
Already sweating looking at it. Thanks, Bill. Coming up next in sports, big expectations for one of Winona State's best. Plus, the high school fall sports season is picking up, and a few MVC rivals are going to go head-to-head on the volleyball court tomorrow night. Rob's got that story next.
The Board Store Home Improvements. Everyday low prices on bathroom remodels for seniors and families. Contact us today for a prompt free estimate.
We're busy. I get it. So Stanton Optical works with your schedule. Buy online, pick up in store same day, and get a free fitting. I mean, look at my to-do list. Skip the wait. Get your kids' glasses made the same day, only at Stanton Optical.
We would never hit 12 drunk. Clutch it up drunk? Not a chance. Do a stoppie drunk? We would never drift drunk. So you should never drive drunk. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Are you looking for a high-paying career without any experience? Chart Industries has the opportunity you've been waiting for. Starting wage $30 per hour, highest pay in the area, guaranteed 40 hours, and so much more. If you are making less than $60,000 and want a healthy work-life balance, apply at jobs.chartindustries.com today. That's jobs.chartindustries.com.
They have state-of-the-art equipment. We have state-of-the-art equipment. They have qualified technicians. We have qualified technicians. They can set your appointment in maybe a month. We can get you in tomorrow. They will charge you an arm and a leg. We charge hundreds, not thousands. Sensible MRI, where quality and affordability meet.
At Stanton Optical, you get great value on eye care, including contacts. Right now, get a 1-year supply of AccuView Oasis and an eye exam for only $189. Scan now to book your eye exam. Yay, technology.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
The fall sports season is off to a fast start. We're on to week 2 for Wisconsin high school football teams. We have a jam-packed schedule coming up Friday night, but the focus on Tuesday night won't be on the gridiron. Instead, it'll be on the volleyball court, and what a first night it's going to be. Volleyball finally back for our Wisconsin high school athletes, and a few MVC rivals will open the regular season going head-to-head. This is going to be a fun matchup. Blue Golds and Vikings squaring off at Holmen High. These two squads split their 2 meetings last season, with the road team coming out on top in both matchups. And that's just one of the games we're looking forward to. Also in action on Tuesday, the Hilltoppers and Riverhawks renew their rivalry at Central High School. And the Sparta-Toma rivalry adds another chapter tomorrow night as the Spartans make the trip to take on the Timberwolves. On to college sports now. Winona State's Lindsey Cunningham is expected to have a big season for the Warriors cross-country team. And on Monday, Cunningham was named the NSIC Preseason Athlete of the Year. The senior has won the past 2 NSIC Women's Cross-Country Championships and is a 2-time defending NCAA Division II Central Region Cross-Country Champion as well. Shifting gears to the Diamond, both the Brewers and Twins have the night off before the two squads meet in Milwaukee on Tuesday night to open up a 2-game set. Brewers are coming off one of their most impressive series of the season, a 3-game sweep over the Rangers on the road this past weekend. Milwaukee's currently 3 games up on the Cubs for first place in the NL Central. As for the AL Central, Twins are still the only team in the division above 500. Minnesota took 2 out of 3 against Pittsburgh over the weekend. Twins have a 6-game lead over the Guardians for first place. Should be a fun series in Milwaukee starting tomorrow night. And lastly, some big news in the Big Ten. Michigan has self-imposed a 3-game suspension for Wolverines head coach Jim Harbaugh to begin the 2023 season. This stems from alleged violations by Harbaugh during the COVID-19 dead period. Now, this is an ongoing process, so another suspension could be on the way for Harbaugh as the NCAA continues to investigate. Wolverines will have their head coach back for their Big Ten opener against Rutgers in Week 4. Fun stuff. You talked about it this week, going back to the Brewers.
Yeah.
Big series. Definitely their biggest win, biggest series of the season.
Absolutely. Definitely a surprise because the struggles against the Dodgers were clear. So to go up against one of the more consistent teams in the American League all season long and sweep them with clutch hitting, quality pitching, looks like we're a playoff team again.
That's what you wanted. They're doing it without Ohtani. Go figure.
Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff by the Brew Crew.
Yep.
All right, Rob.
Fun times.
Thanks very much.
You got it.
We will be right back after this.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Send them back to school looking and seeing their best. Get premium eyewear and A+ patient care from the experienced team at Shopko Optical. Cross off eye exams on your back-to-school checklist. Schedule their comprehensive exam today.
Cracks in brick, cracks in block, sticking windows or doors, settling or sinking foundation, it's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call American Waterworks.
Jolivet Family Farms. There's no substitute for homegrown freshness. Jolivet's homegrown triple sweet corn is picked fresh daily. Join us Sundays 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for our roasted sweet corn and charcoal brats. Jolivet's also features homegrown carrots, sweet onions, peppers, beets, cabbage, dill, tomatoes, cucumbers, blueberries, and so much more. Find distinctive crafts and decor. Take home some cookies, breads, bars, or pies from our homemade bakery. Buy fresh, buy local. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
With most value menus, more cheese means spending more cheddar. But Taco John's Valuest menu isn't most value menus. Now get our Nacho Crunch Burrito with chicken for just $3. Or get it with beef for just $2. Only on the Valuest menu at Taco John's.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
Tonight, lows in the 60s. Very small chance for a shower far north and east. Excessive heat warning tomorrow through Thursday. Heat indices as high as 100 to 115 with temperatures in the mid-90s to around 100. Those temperatures are like the image Robin can see in the mirror. It is hot, hot, hot.
I can't hear.
I'm speechless. I'll tell you after the show. We'll see you at 10, everybody.